The reason why dating is so difficult in today's world is the simps. I know a lot of guys online in the red pill space and the manosphere, they like to blame women. And these women are pretty crazy. You know, a lot of these chicks are pretty messed up. If we're being honest, a lot of these chicks are backwards as hell. But you have to ask, why are they that way? It's because we allow them to be like that. And I'm not here to say like I've never been a simp, I never went out bad, because I definitely have. Especially when I was like 18, 19, your boy was tripping. You know, I was simping, walking girls to class, buying them candy, buying them snacks all the time. And really they wanted another dude, and I was always like on the back burner. I was always prepared. Oh, if she don't mess with him, I'm gonna be here for her. Hell no. I used to be going out bad. And it's the way we're taught, bro. It's the way we were brought up. You know, if we listen to our mom and our dad and society, you're going to be a simp. You're going to go out bad. That's just what it is. So you have to learn the reality of this world, you know, because a lot of these guys, they listen to the society. They listen to their mama. They cuff a chick they shouldn't have cuffed. And now they crashing out about a chick. They're crashing out about a hoe for being a hoe. Where if you just understood human nature, if you understood female nature, you could look at her and say, okay, she like this. I'm going to respect her for who she is. I'm not going to get mad at it. I'm not going to crash out about nothing. She being who she is. Because of these simps, they have no clue. They have no clue, and they don't value themselves, bro. And that's why a lot of these women, they act any type of way because they can. They're allowed to. Because they done dated a dude before. They did anything they wanted to. And there was no consequences. Because she could do anything, and Buddy would take her back. I done seen dudes get cheated on and they'll take the chick back. That's crazy to me. Dudes will get cheated on and take the girl back. I ain't never been that bad now. I done had my simping days, but that's pretty damn low if I'm being real with y'all. If she done got screwed by another dude, dawg, you gotta go. Ain't no if and ain't no exceptions to that, bro. You gotta go. That's crazy to me, bro. But that's why the dating is so hard nowadays, bro. Because these women with social media, dog, these dudes be gawking. These guys be gawking. And I used to follow them random IG thoughts too, dog. Unfollow all those chicks, bro. They're not adding any type of value to your life. You just scrolling on Instagram, gawking at some random bimbos that post a picture of their ass every 10 minutes. Dog, you is so much more than that. To just be lustful all day looking at chicks that you will never see in real life. You looking at chicks you will never see in real life. You have no chance. If you sent them a DM, they won't even respond to it. But you in every single comment section. You liking every single video. You liking every single post. And you know what's crazy to me, dog? I remember I used to be cool with dudes, and I see them post some random chick. A chick would post like a photo of her ass. They'll post that on their story. But then I'll post something I was trying to do, and they wouldn't post my shit. And that used to always blow me. I'm like, damn. How Buddy won't like my photos, but Buddy will like some random chick he never will even meet. That shit always was crazy to me, bro. So man, you got to change your way of thinking, bro. Start valuing yourself, man. Because a lot of these guys, they don't value themselves. So the only thing important to them is dopamine and looking at these women they have no chance with. Like, I've never been mad at these chicks for doing OnlyFans and stuff like that, because it's like, there's a market. Am I saying it's a good thing? Hell no. I think it's a terrible thing when a woman can go on OnlyFans and make a bag. Now, most of these chicks, they ain't making too much money. You know, I done talked to girls before that made an OnlyFans, and they ain't getting a bag. You know what I'm saying? Most of these girls, they're broke. But the girl that really found out how to run that OnlyFans bag up, I'm not mad at them, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's the simps that are paying for that shit. It's the lonely guys that want to feel like they got a girlfriend, and they getting message from some random dude, but they want to lie to themselves. They want to comfort themselves. So stop being a simp, bro. And the main thing about not being a simp anymore is about valuing yourself. It's about putting yourself through that struggle. You know, I was talking about body game the other day, and I seen a comment. Buddy was like, oh, it's just about mindset. Like, you don't need to work out. You don't need to train. And I'm like, this dude's fucking goofy. When you train, when you struggle, when you suffer, you know, whatever you're doing, bro, you could be doing yoga. There's going to be some suffering to it. You do boxing, kickboxing, taekwondo, whatever you like. Running. There's going to be some type of suffering to that. And that's going to help build your mindset. And that's going to help you value yourself more. And when you value yourself more, you going to start saying, I'm too good for this. Hell, you shouldn't even have to train to be able to tell yourself that. You too good for that shit. Dog, we get this one life. We get this one guaranteed life. Do you really want to look back on it and you spend a whole bunch of time gawking at women? You spend a whole bunch of time watching other people have sex. You was commenting, messaging girls. They wasn't even responding. They had some random dude responding to you, and you thought you was talking to the actual girl. Fucking lying to yourself. And I've dated girls that like crazy about social media, bro. Those be the worst chicks. They be the worst chicks because they think they got all these options. Because they'll make a post and get 200, 300 likes, and they got dudes DMing them and all this other stuff. And then in her head, she starts to think, man, I could do way better than Cole. Like, I got all these dudes in my DMs and all this other stuff. But when you real, when you authentic, bro, women are going to have a hard time replacing you. When you really are who you say you are, women going to have a hard time replacing you, bro. And that's why I tell y'all, be authentic. Be working on yourself. Be developing yourself. Because most of these guys, they don't truly develop themselves. They make themselves look good on the surface. Right? And then the girl, I ain't trying to go into detail because I ain't trying to put nobody business out there. But I messed with a girl. She moved on to another dude. And you could say this dude was taller than me. He might look better than me. But then you get to go meet that new dude and you realize, okay, he nothing like Cole. He ain't fucking with Cole on anything. He look good. But this motherfucker cry every week. This motherfucker can't even hold himself together. This dude's a bitch. And I done talked to so many women, and they like, dudes be bitches nowadays. So, Buddy looked good on the surface, but then she got to meet him on a deeper level, and she like, damn, Cole wasn't like this. Cole held it together. Cole wasn't a bitch. A lot of these dudes be bitches, bro. And they never went through any type of struggling. They never went through any type of struggle and they bounced back. They never learned about themselves. And that's why I tell y'all, you have to learn who you are. You have to reflect on your childhood. Why do you do the certain shit you do? Really dig deep, man. And sometimes that shit might be uncomfortable. But it's the type of work most people don't do. And once you understand yourself, it'll be a lot easier to look at other people and understand them. So then you know how to move. You should be able to look at your girl and know what motivates her. Know what makes her sad. Know what makes her mad. And when you understand her on that deep level, ain't nobody fucking with you. She might leave you one day and go find another dude, but she ain't gonna be able to replace you. Cause most of these motherfuckers, they ain't gamed up at all. Most of these motherfuckers, they ain't doing no self-work. I'm telling you, bro. Most of these motherfuckers ain't got no conversation skills. They ain't gamed up at all. So if you can understand yourself and understand your woman, dog, you're irreplaceable. But most of these motherfuckers, they don't value themselves because they haven't worked on themselves. They don't truly love themselves, bro. So they'll throw all this money at a woman. They'll give all their attention away because that shit don't mean anything. But once you start moving different and you value your attention, you value your money, that woman's going to value your attention and money more. Right? That's why these tricks out here, they'll spend all their bag and get no love back. She'll play pretend with that trick. But he got a big bag, but he don't value himself. He don't really love himself. I could have a mean-ass bag, and I told y'all this, bro. I could have a lot of money, and the dates would still be low investment. The dates would still be low investment. And dudes were like, well, some dudes just got like that. If they spending $300 on the first date, big whoop-de-doo. No, it's the principle. It's she didn't earn this, so why would I give it to her? When you start giving away shit like it doesn't mean anything, then that's when she's going to start playing you for money. A lot of dudes complain about, oh, these women gold diggers. Motherfuckers, you were leading with your money from the jump. You was talking about your money on the first date. You was leading with your money. That's all you was talking about. Well, if she found out on the back end, she would respect it more. And then she would love you for who you are because that's what you were leading with. You weren't just leading with, oh, I got a bag. I got a nice car. Dog, but it's time to stop blaming the women all the time, bro. The simps, that's the real issue. That's why they act the way they do. That's why a lot of these women, they have a hard time falling in line because they've been dealing with these simps and they could do anything. They could go cheat and Buddy would still be there. And if you a simp, bro, break that shit, bro. Stop following all these random bimbos. Stop paying for OnlyFans. Stop subscribing to all this bullshit. Because you don't want to look back on your life and see all this time you done wasted liking random photos, right? Watching videos of all these thoughts, bro. That shit didn't add any value to your life. Just gawking at these women, dog. Just being lustful. Get away from that shit, bro. If you gonna be lustful, at least get to some action in real life, bro. Stop being on the sidelines. Stop being so passive. Actually, smash some chicks in real life if that's what you want to do. You know, I don't push hookup culture, but I'm saying you'd be better off trying to get out in the field and really put in some work instead of just watching shit, bro. You becoming cuck, bro. Low key, that shit's gay. I was talking about that the other day with my homies. I'm like, dog, that porn shit low key gay. And they were like, yeah, it is, bro. Like, now I look back on it, like, all my homies, bro, we was talking about this shit like, we were young as hell watching that shit. 11, 12, 13 years old. And to us, we thought it was normal. But now we look back on it like, yeah, that shit was some weirdo shit, bro. I was watching this other dude clap some cheeks. But dog, you need to start valuing yourself. And that's what it really comes down to, man. And I done seen so many simps, you know, whether it's friends, family, and they be ready to crash out about a girl. You know, they be ready to crash out about a hoe being a hoe. Like, understand the game, bro. And you really got to watch out for these simps, bro, because they will throw their whole life away for a girl that don't even care about them. Because they don't love themselves. They don't value themselves. So as soon as they get any type of attention, any type of love, oh, they go crazy. But when you do the self-work, when you invest into yourself, bro, you're not swayed by all these women so easily, bro. You're not ready to throw your whole life away over a chick. Because you know you got more shit to come. You know who you are. You know what you stand for, bro. And that's so important. Because most of these motherfuckers, they don't know what they stand for. These simps, they don't stand for shit, bro. So their whole life is about trying to impress women. They push up on a girl. The girl ain't really fucking with them, but they'll give her all their attention. They'll throw their money at her and just hope they get a chance one day. Bro, don't let that shit be you, bro. When you invest in yourself, when you become impressive, you ain't got to try to impress. When you build that physique, she gonna turn to a freak. So invest more time into yourself and stop being so concerned about the woman. And I know we do everything for women unconsciously. I'm not gonna act like we don't. I'm not about that MGTOW shit like, oh, I'm just focused on myself. Nah. You focus on yourself. You get your shit done. And then at the end of the day, that's when you date. That's when you talk to girls. But get your shit done first. Get your work done first. Prioritize your fitness first. Because I done slipped up before. I'll be real with y'all, man. I done slipped up before where I started slacking on my workout because I wanted to hang out with my girl. And then that girl left me for another dude. That's how, and then I was like, okay, I invested all this shit into her for what? When she was just going to leave anyway, it was just my turn. That's why you got to put yourself first every single time. And that's why you got to get rid of that simp mentality. And that's why you have to value yourself, bro. Value your time, value your attention, bro. Stop giving this shit away like it doesn't mean anything. You should have goals. You should have something you're working towards. You shouldn't have time to just scroll on Instagram liking random bimbos photos all day. You shouldn't have time for that shit. You shouldn't have time for all these female friends. They don't even like you like that, my boy. You just hoping you can smash one. I ain't got time for that shit. I can't get friend zone. Because I get in the friend zone, I'm going to keep it pushing. What I look like being friends? If you want more, and she want to be friends, keep that shit pushing. Because a lot of y'all be getting used for your attention. Bro, that shit got to stop. But the reason why these women act so bad is because men let them. Because these simps let them. Because these girls got an inflated ego. And I've dated girls that post online a lot. They got an inflated ego because these dudes in the DMs and, oh my God, you're so beautiful. You so this, you so that. And then she looking at, oh, Cole don't be complimenting me like that. Go see if it's greener on the other side. Go see if it's greener. I encourage you to. But yeah, man, a lot of y'all need to get rid of that red pill rage, though, and just see shit for what it is, bro. It's hard to be mad at chicks when you understand them. You know, even my ex, bro. I don't have no hatred. I don't have no anger towards her. I understand why she do everything she does. So once you understand why people are the way they are, like, you find a lot of peace in that shit. Now you still like, okay, this person low key a dirtbag, but you understand why they act the way they do. You know, so you can make peace with it. Ain't no anger, ain't no mad, ain't nothing to be mad at. But I'm saying if you mad at anything, it should be these simps that are letting these women act any type of way and they take them back. There's no consequences to the action, so of course they're going to act any type of way. You know, it's just like a kid. A kid that never gets any type of punishment for misbehaving at school, that kid gonna keep misbehaving. You know, and that's just what it is, man. But that's all I got for y'all today. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one.